Hey, what's up, Scorpio? This is April with astrolada.com, and I'm here with your September 2017 monthly horoscope. Thank you so much for tuning in. And before we get started on this month's horoscope, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have something special going on. Since it's Virgo season and Virgo is the sign of work and the sign of the job, I'm having a special on my webinar on career, on vocation, how to find the right job for yourself, the right career, the right job that can lead to career. It's on discount right now for $39. It's usually $49, but to celebrate Virgo season, it's on sale. So go check that out below. I'm sure it'll be a great help to you. And also, don't forget that these are very general readings for the sun, the moon, or the rising sign in the sign of Scorpio. But if you'd like a personalized reading with me, I would love to do so. I offer readings on career, on love, on just a natal chart reading, anything that you would like me to look at through astrology. Either Skype or recorded reading. You can reach me on my readers page on astrolada.com, and the info is below and also up in the corner. All right, now on to your September forecast. So Scorpio, the month of September, Virgo season, you know, there's a huge concentration in our 11th house, okay? And I'm a Scorpio rising, so I'm going through this right along with you guys, okay? So our 11th house, this is networking, this is friends, this is large groups of people that we share a common interest with. Maybe we share a common cause or concern with as well. So with the 11th house being highlighted, it's really a big focus to get in touch with those people, to bond with them, to work on some projects with those people too. So let me explain in detail by date what exactly is happening. So first of all, on the 5th, we have Mars moving into the sign of Virgo. So Virgo is our 11th house. Anything Virgo is going to be everything that I mentioned, which is networking with people, which is getting together with others and gathering of the masses. You know, this is also the internet. We reach wide masses of people through the internet, right? So it doesn't always have to be in person. It could be online that we're reaching people. Mars's energy, Mars is very feisty. It rules our physical actions that we take. It rules our drive and how we take initiative in life. So where our energy is going to be applied is towards these groups of people. So this means that we may be put in charge of something. Mars is a very take charge energy. So we may be put in charge of a group, put in a leadership role, a leadership position, sorry. And we already have the sun here too. So the sun and Mars, two very masculine energy planets. So yeah, we may be taking charge, or this could be us initiating something new when it comes to putting ourselves out there in the internet land, okay? That means if you're trying to be on a public platform and be seen and be heard, like on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of those places, Snapchat even, but mostly business stuff is done through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know. So if you're trying to do that as a business, because I know a lot of Scorpios are going through very business oriented transits, this is a time to do that. This is a time to get that website done, to get it finally published, to get people to flock to you on a public platform for whatever it is that you want to speak about, whatever messages you want to deliver, whatever you want to connect with people for, okay? So this is definitely that time, Scorpio. Mars is going to get the action going to push those things forward. Now, Mars's energy, like I said, it could be kind of feisty. This can also be in a negative way too. So really try hard to avoid conflict and fights with groups of people, or, you know, with friends. This is a transit commonly known for that happening. This means on social media, you may have to, you know, if you don't agree with something, really try to, you know, keep that stuff at a minimum of mouthing off, you know, because people will try to come at you and attack you. And, you know, if usually you're a peaceful Scorpio, if usually you're quiet, but you decide to say something, oh my gosh, people will take such offense to it when Mars is in your 11th house if you know, speak out about stuff. So really try hard to avoid the conflict. This can also cause competition within groups, Mars being there. It could be, you know, friendly competitiveness. Like you look at your competitors, you see what they're doing to get themselves out there, then you'll be like, okay, you know what? I know what I have to do. So I'm gonna, you know, hop in this race. that's fine. But the butting head stuff, ooh, just really try to watch it with that, with friends and people that you're connected with in networks. The 6th of September is a very interesting day, very interesting, because we have, first of all, Mercury is moving direct, which is good. It's wonderful. It's awesome. It's at 28 degrees of Leo, which is the point of the solar eclipse from 2017, from August 21st, 2017. That eclipse happened in our 10th house of career, and now Mercury is retrograde back there, and now it's sitting at a standstill, and now it's going to be moving forward, and Mars is there too at the same time. Interesting. So this is really starting to put career stuff into action. It's really time to kick it into high gear. What I would say to be mindful of, Scorpio, is to try not to say anything too aggressively in public, within career, on a public platform, that may like damage your chances of success, okay? Because the North Node's still going to be transiting through there, okay? Accelerating us upwards towards success in career. But Mercury and Mars together, it can make us a little too biting with the words, if you know what I'm saying. So try not to say anything that's going to tarnish your image, you know, that you're trying to build. But to get things done, yes, 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 this is a wonderful time. Don't forget that Mercury is still going to be in shadow period for about 2 weeks after this. So this is about until the 20th of September. But it is time to start getting the ball rolling again with that career stuff, Scorpio. Let's get it. Also on the 6th, we have a full moon in the sign of Pisces at 13 degrees. So this is an interesting full moon because it's in a conjunction with Neptune. And we have the sun and moon in an opposition to one another. It creates a tension energy, right? And then things have to be brought to a breaking point to try to meet in the middle and see what it is we can do to move forward so that we're happy, other people are happy, and what have you. So this is happening in your 5th and 11th houses on that axis. The 5th house is being an individual. It's having courage and self-esteem to really put yourself out there, put your talents out there, to show off your creativity. It's also your children. It's also any creative projects that you have. And if you are doing anything to start up your own business and have the courage to do so, is also 5th house. Okay, it's also romance too. It's also romantic partners. So the 11th house on the opposite end is, like I've already mentioned, friendships and groups and being a part of a group of people, doing some projects within a group. So this could be you trying to decide, should you be an individual and roll solo when it comes to career and success and creativity, or should you join in on a group? You know, and with Mars up here in the 11th, along with the sun, this can make it a little bit more of a, maybe it's a decision to where you have to suddenly, abruptly just cut yourself off from a group. You know, hopefully it's not a conflict that causes that, but that can come up with that Mars transit and a full moon. You know, you never know. So hopefully it's not that, Scorpio, but it could be you deciding whether, you know, okay, so I'm going to break free from this group and do my own thing, or you know what? I've been doing my own thing for so long. I think it's about time that I join in, you know, and join in on this, like maybe a possible leadership role, like I said earlier, within a group and create some awesome things with some awesome people. Now, this could be a final decision when it comes to your children as well. And the moon is very emotional. It rules our emotions. Neptune can rule dissolvement of things. So there could be a dissolvement of something creativity wise. I'm not talking about your kids, okay? Creativity wise, maybe a creative project that you were working on is just not coming into fruition. So you decide to abandon it and go do something else with other people. Or back to children. Sorry, I'm having a 3rd house moon transit. So I'm like, woo. But anyway, back to the children part. The Neptune is emotional and Pisces is emotional. The moon's emotional. So there could be something emotional going on with your children. If you have children, that maybe you have to really be there for them, Scorpio. So that's something also that can come up with the full moon. On September 10th, we have Mercury moving direct in the sign of Virgo. So Mercury was already in Virgo, but in shadow period more in August before it went into retrograde. But now it's back into Virgo and it's moving forward. It's only in shadow for 10 more days after this, when it ingresses on the 10th. And now it's really time to kick things into high gear with the group stuff. You know, if you decide to, or it could be groups, or it could be the internet, like putting yourself out there. And also the 11th house, they say, is like goals and aspirations that you have. So this could be you going more towards those things and getting them in order, organization of it, managing it, getting plans together for success. That can also be the 11th house. Maybe receiving some accolades, some recognition, you know, from other people, because Mercury is talking with other people, conversing, and, you know, communicating with them. So that could definitely happen. Also, Mercury in the 11th house, it could just make you want to hang out with your friends more. Just putting it on a simple, you know, mundane level. Hanging out with friends, conversing more with friends, friends hitting you up. I can't tell you how many old friends I've ran into or had call me or text me out of nowhere since Mercury hit Virgo, and especially when it was retrograde, it's bringing those people back. So you may run into friends again, you know, have an opportunity to connect with them again. So that's pretty awesome. On the 19th of September, we have Venus moving into Virgo. So this is really good because Mars is still there, Mercury's there, the sun is there for a couple more days, and all this concentration up there in Virgo. It's all about that 11th house. I told you guys it was going to be lit up this month. But Venus's energy is more softer, it's feminine, it's wanting everybody to get along. So if there were any conflicts that came up with maybe friends or people that you are in a network with, Scorpio, then maybe Venus can help you say, hey guys, can we all just get along? You know, let's get together and have some food. Let's get together and have some good times together, you know. So Venus's energy will really smooth things out if there was any harshness, any disagreements, or maybe just more on a mundane level, it's going out to eat with your friends a lot more. So it could be that too. And Venus's energy is very creative. So with the 11th house ruling the internet, once again, with websites and everything, it could be you really putting out some creative ideas out there in the world via the internet, via social media. You know, if you're a blogger or a vlogger, this is an excellent time, an excellent transit for you to put some things out. You can have all these ideas come to you, and you may get a really great response from other people. On the 20th of September, we have a new moon at 27 degrees of Virgo in your 11th house. So whatever you've been working on this month, Scorpio, things can be brought to a decision to where you start fresh and brand new, because this is the sun and the moon together, masculine and feminine. So they blend together, they birth something new for you. And yeah, so maybe finally releasing and putting things out there. And this is the same day that Mercury is completely out of its shadow period. So if I were to pick a day or a time frame of when to really launch something and put something out there, I would pick maybe not the day of the 20th, because the new moon's energy is too fresh. You know, you got to wait until the moon starts growing, okay? Like you see the crescent in the sky, the little sliver of the moon, maybe a few days after that, to really put something out there. So yeah, it's a really good time to proceed with stuff, have a brand new beginning, new website, new group of people you want to join forces with. Maybe some new beginnings within friendships can also happen with this new moon. On the 22nd, we have the sun moving into Libra. So October is going to be more of Libra season, and also it's going to be such a great month for us Scorpio, because Jupiter, the planet of blessings and good luck and gurus and learning and traveling and all that fun stuff in life, is going to move into Scorpio. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited for this. The only thing I'm not excited about is Jupiter tends to expand things, and if it's in the house of the body, ooh, some of us, we may really need to watch ourselves, because we can indulge way too much over the next year, and we can, you know, expand our waistline. If we really don't want that, we better work hard, Scorpio, work a little bit harder over the next year to not let that happen. But good times are surely ahead. Great opportunities are surely ahead for us. So we need to prepare, okay? We need to prepare for Jupiter and Scorpio. Before that, it's Libra season, okay? So we can't get ahead of ourselves. All right, so Sun in Libra, this is moving into our 12th house, and the 12th house is the house of preparation for new beginnings, preparation for a new year, because after Libra is Scorpio. All the planets will shift there. It'll be a new year for us. We'll feel reborn and refreshed, renewed, getting new ideas out there even more. And this is also when it's our birthdays. A lot of us who are, if you're a Scorpio sun, it's your birthday and it's time to start a new solar year. So wrapping things up is the sun in the 12th house. So tying up loose ends, you know, some old karma, wrapping things up, letting things go. It's a really good time for release, really good time for release. Like you want to start embarking on new journeys, Scorpio, next month in October, okay? New adventures. So before that, what's going on in your world? What's still hanging around that is no longer beneficial for you? What do you need to get rid of? Whether it's physical items, whether it's people, whether it's habits, addictions, anything that you need to get rid of in order to be your best self. Just do that during this time. Do that during Libra season. So the sun is like a big flashlight, right? So it's going to shine a big flashlight up in that 12th house and start looking around and seeing, what do we need to change in here? What do we need to let go of? What do we need to get rid of? Old feelings and emotions from past relationships, past traumatic experiences, past anything that's still hanging around in our aura, in our energy field, and weighing us down, Scorpio. We can be easily weighed down emotionally, can't we? Anything that's causing that for us, we need to get rid of it. So the sun in the 12th is going to help to show us what we need to do, because once again, Scorpio season, it is on. It's on. And at some point, the sun will come into a conjunction with Jupiter. I think that's more in October when that'll happen. But this is the last run of Jupiter through the sign of Libra, through our 12th house for the next 12, 13 years. Okay, so what we've been doing while Jupiter has been in Libra is a lot of us have been doing a lot more study, because Jupiter rules studies, under some gurus when it comes to our spirituality, our spiritual practices, the ways that we let go and release from anything in this world, and the ways that we escape from the world, you know, positive or negative methods of escapism. Jupiter is indulgence. It could be overdoing things sometimes. So some Scorpios may have had some struggles with addictions, had some struggles with overdoing it with drinking or something to just escape and get away from problems. And, you know, now it's its final run through the sign of Libra, and it's now moving forward. So this is really time to figure out what lessons we've learned over the last year, over the last 1 year of Jupiter in Libra. A lot of us may have discovered more of ourselves, you know, by going within a lot more, discovered some more, you know, spirituality or metaphysical practices or studies to really help us out, to just chill. You know, it's hard for Scorpios to chill because we see the world in a different light. Like things could be a little bit more difficult, you know, because we see everything in X-ray vision. Our vision can't be clouded by deception and you know, fake and stuff like that. So yeah, finding a way to let go of worrying so much and stressing so much is what Jupiter in the 12th has been teaching us. So, you know, continue to learn those lessons, Scorpio, take them as they are, and also continue to pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams may have been bringing you some really great messages over the last year. So yeah, take advantage of it while it lasts. So that was it, Scorpio, for your September 2017 forecast. Thank you again for watching. And don't forget to go to my readers page on astrolada.com if you would like a personal reading. Also, don't forget about the special only for the month of September. My webinar on career, vocation, job, all that stuff with Lada is on sale for only $39 this month. So go check it out. I'm sure it'll help you. All right, take care of yourself, Scorpio. I'll see you guys in October for the beginning of Scorpio season. Woo! I'm excited. All right, peace.